Friends, looks like it's time for us to start our solemn presentation. Today, we have a special event. The Uniteverse program marks the launch of our coin with its start. This is the very heart of our universe, the flagship of all our programs.
So, do not be distracted. Just continue.
Uniteverse unites different directions, unites different people, different audiences. Uniteverse is a metrics program. It is the metaverse. It is the start of the Forcecoin and all the possibilities of different elements of a single ecosystem. Is everything okay? Aren't you burned?
We are with you.
Of course.
Metaverse appears to be rapidly approaching the point where frequent inter-world travel will be possible. Lado, does the roadmap include such a destination, world-to-world travel?
Teleportation? Interesting thought, I guess. After all, you know what happened when new roadmap points are introduced.
The roadmap is indeed a dynamic process. Today marks the official launch of Uniteverse, a program that has been in development of 2 years. When Metaverse was set to launch last year and preparations for it were well underway, it was assumed that Uniteverse would be our first release. Uniteverse is the metrics affiliate program that issues the Forcecoin and serves as the foundation of the system. It had not yet been decided whether to include additional metrics affiliate programs. However, as soon as we started introducing Metaverse, there was a substantial demand from the community for matrices of divisible type. The matrix Uniteverse is not divisible. The creation of the classic and boost programs, divisible type matrices, was the solution to these requests. Our roadmap underwent some changes as a result, and we began with the classic program. It turned out to be quite beneficial. We have created a concept that is more complex after all. This had a particular impact on the development of royalty NFT marketing. Additionally, based on this notion of going from simpler to more complex, we intended to launch the Boost program, which many of our participants have been anticipating. The smart contract has long been prepared. However, as we have learned from the classic program, it is necessary to build a network of connections with other contracts. Before launching the programs itself, it was therefore decided to delay the launch until the creation of exclusive gaming areas in the metaverse, and to release Boost alongside the products. The key is to launch the metaverse when royalty NFT is already operational. This is when Uniteverse and our coin are required. We also have to build the metaverse's infrastructure and products line, which is made of various NFTs that represent the metaverse's values. Once the community has established itself in the metaverse, we will build in chains of interactions with various business. We can create distinct game zones in this meta world, and these games will be the Boost products, and then the Boost program can be launched. As many people are already aware, we have now upgraded to Metaverse 2.0, which was created especially for scalable multifunctionality. This is a transformation of the classic program because the client can purchase the program's product even if he is not the member of the Matrix or another affiliate program. The actual classic products are NFTs that can be staked to generate passive income or used as metaverse objects. The classic program has been running at the pre-launch phase up until now, where participants could set up teams and businesses to benefit from the incredible capabilities of Metaverse 2.0 with new resources. The programmers were developing a system that will enable us to start a true revolution in our industry. Finally, a launch of Uniteverse indicates the beginning of a new age.
Do you recognize this song?
Oh sure, it's the famous song in our community.
This is a nature group. The author of song himself a participant of Metaforce and a talented singer and musician. Unfortunately, he did not manage to come and perform himself. However, he wrote a new song inspired by the launch of royalty NFT. Look, can you sing it to us? Come on.
Metaverse, yeah. Metaverse, yeah. Metaverse, yeah. Metaverse, yeah. Metaverse community, yeah. Metaverse, yeah. Metaverse, it misses. Me and my guys are active. All of us are happy. Everybody's happy. When we up in the zone, go down. Pull up at the facility.
Initially, we plan to start with this, just like Lyu said about the roadmap. According to the initial idea, at the very start of Metaforce, the launch of our Forcecoin was supposed to take place as part of the Uniteverse program. A question arises: why do we need it? Why does the world need another cryptocurrency when there are so many different cryptocurrencies around? I have been offered to launch some kind of a token for a long time. By and large, there is nothing difficult about it. That's why others do it often. The logic is simple. Look, we have a name, we have a brand, we have a community, we can use this by launching tokens. And what is their value? It doesn't matter, they usually say. We'll figure something out. This is how most cryptocurrencies appear. But I have always rejected this approach. I have always said that the concept is needed first. And when the idea of Metaforce was born, the idea of its native coin appeared at the same time, because the concept of entire ecosystem has been formed, which requires a native coin, for which unique tokenomics has been developed. Tokenomics is not only about correct distribution and thought-out marketing. In other words, these are not only calculated figures, thanks to which we keep the coin from devaluation. This is very important, but this is not enough. Because if this is the only thing that guides you, then such a token has no inner core. The Forcecoin has an inner core, namely real value in addition to marketing. We are building a whole large ecosystem, a whole new world. The world is virtual, but this world is not the opposite of reality, but an addition. This is what comes into our lives, although not everyone understands it yet. Many perceived the internet about 20 years ago the same way, and then it entered everyone's life. Many people recently perceived cryptocurrency similarly. Today no one doubts the widespread use of cryptocurrency, and many other innovations may seem to be something exotic at first, but soon it becomes a part of everyone's life. Metaverses are in the active stage of the beginning of development to become a part of everyone's life very soon. I think you understand what huge opportunities there are for those involved in the development of metaverses today. And I invite you, every one of you, to take advantage of this opportunity together with us. But something else is important for success. We are a real force not because we catch trends in a timely manner. There is an interest for us that is not directly related to profit. In general, when creating any project, for me the main motivation is always that no one else does what we do. No one else has suggested this before us. We create what was absent before us. The very decision about what we need to be done is born from the thought that it is necessary. And if we don't do it, then who else will? The metaverse must finally embody the realization of the true ideas of a decentralized community. And it is around this that we are building our ecosystem, including tokenomics. This requires a strong coin built into our ecosystem and designed for it. The Forcecoin is protected both from the point of view of the system concept itself and from the point of view of marketing and tokenomics, in which all the details are thought out. According to our roadmap, when our crypto enters the free market, when it will be possible to make purchases, sales and exchanges, at that moment it will be in strong hands because there will be a lot of active participants. How do we do this? We have a preliminary stage before entering the free market. It's called multi-mining. It's short for multi-leveling marketing mining. This is the stage when the only way to get a coin is to participate in the Uniteverse marketing program. If you purchase tiers, then option open up for you to receive a Forcecoin. By developing your structure, you receive partner rewards in our crypto. This is something that depends on you. Of course, there's also an opportunity to get bonuses from spillovers, but they are not guaranteed, as always. Although there are changes, especially since Uniteverse has a non-dividing matrix. The most important part of the tokenomics is, of course, the partner matrix marketing itself. As you can see, there is a huge potential in it. Thanks to Uniteverse marketing, active participants will prove to be strong coin holders. These are not the people who, after the slightest growth, will rush to sell, because they are involved and they understand perfectly well that there is a great future behind this, and not a one-time cash grab. The second opportunity that you are given in multi-mining, if there are active tiers, is opportunity to purchase coins for the value of your tiers. Since it is assumed that the price of the coin will rise accordingly, even taking into account the fact that you are buying a tier, the benefit potential is obvious even for passive user. The growth of the coin at the preliminary stage is calculated according to the soft halving algorithm. Another name is deca halving. What does it mean? For example, there is a simple halving mechanism in Bitcoin. This is when the reward for mining is halved. As you know, after halving, Bitcoin grows. Soft halving divides each stage of the whole halving into 10 steps. Thus, there is a gradual uniform decrease in volume rewards for the same action. At the very beginning, the value of Forcecoin is the lowest, 0.25 DAI. Further down the line, the value will constantly increase. The first tier cost 50 DAI. Respectively, its activation in the very first days issues 200 Forcecoins. All purchases are instantly converted into our coin and distributed according to the marketing plan. The first tier gives you the opportunity to buy our coins for 50 DAI, while the price is 0.25 DAI for a total of 200 coins. The number of coins is limited, both in the total volume and in individual blocks. The emission of coins is limited, both in their total volume and in individual blocks. When the blocks with 0.25 DAI per coin run out, blocks with the next price of 0.266 DAI per coin becomes available, and so on. The price increase will continue constantly. This process is embedded in the smart contract algorithm and can't be changed. The period during which the price change is determined by the market because it depends on the demand and the speed of coin acquisition. Accordingly, even at the first stage, when the coin has not been released to the free market yet, all its processes are completely decentralized. Each next tier costs twice as much and gives twice as many features. Each tier is active for 30 days, then it can be extended. If you renew tier in a timely manner, the cost for you will be 5 times lower than the initial activation. But you have to pay in Forcecoins for the extension, or you can just rebuy, but then you'll pay the full price of the tier. There is another way to get more force coins at the preliminary stage. You can buy coins from participants who wish to earn income in DAI. To use this opportunity, you need to leave an order and prepare the appropriate amount in your wallet. Participants can make a choice in their personal account, receive rewards in Forcecoin, in DAI, or 50-50. In this case, if there are orders at the time of payments, the orders prepared in advance can be executed. The higher your tier, the higher you are in the order queue. As you can see, already at the preliminary stage, a decentralized mechanism for the growth and increase in demand for coins has been thought out. From the moment we enter the market, we will have even more such mechanisms in place. So when the force coin is in your hands, as we said, virtually meets reality. So yes, it's not about what is physically in your hands, but about cryptocurrency wallets. You will see that the title matches the content. The real force is in your hands, and you and I are on the light side of the force.
That is a wonderful toast. Let's booyah some too.
Sofie, please, take a bottle from this gentleman and bring it here.
our main product, Metaverse. Its doors will open very soon. Already at the multi-mining stage in the Metaverse, functions will be connected sequentially, one after another. As soon as the functionality is ready to give you different levels of access to the Metaverse, which give you certain opportunities, the tiers will give the appropriate access. These opportunities are for additional income, through creating a business, through a variety of games, through different interactions. That's going to be the product. You get access for 30 days. Multi-mining will no longer be available because the Forcecoin will already hit the open market. Everything in our system will be calculated already in the Forcecoin, and the Uniteverse marketing will completely switch to our coin. This is laid down in the smart contract algorithm. Now, for any transactions in the global metaverse system, the user will need the Forcecoin. So it will no longer be possible to purchase at low prices as at the stage of multi-mining. Now there are more objective factors that will steadily push the price up. Disclaimer: this is not a financial advice, and no one can really predict exactly what will happen in the markets, where the price will go when it's already free trading. I tell you the mechanisms that significantly increase the demand for the coin. What makes us confident that once we release our coin to the free market, the demand for it will only grow? You won't have a problem selling it because at least those who will go to Uniteverse marketing need our coin. Without it, they will not buy a tier. To use the products of the Metaverse, you need our coin. At the same time, participants who have these coins are unlikely to rush to get rid of them. First, they are aware of the context that I'm talking about now, so they understand what are the prospects for increasing further demand. In addition, participants will renew their tiers, and for this purpose, holded Forcecoins are required. As you remember, each tier can be extended at a price 5 times cheaper if you do it on time, but provided that you pay with a Forcecoin. At the multi-mining stage, the ability to mine this coin was very limited. Now the coin is in public domain, and now there is a new condition for the ability to extend the tier at a price 5 times cheaper. To do this, you need to hold coins. The condition will be introduced gradually, taking into account the fact that the time report is minimal at the beginning. The period of necessary holding of coins increases from the 1st to the 8th month of renewal. After 8 months, the terms do not increase further, and the hold period of 200 days is sufficient for all further extensions. Each participant has the opportunity to hold coins independently. But if it turned out that at the right time you do not have a hold coin, then you can buy such a coin from other users. We are already announced that we are going to have a unique staking, and now it's time to uncover the secret. Sure, soon there will be imitators. Other projects will copy-paste our staking mechanisms, which is why we hit it. Metaverse will always have imitators, so any user can use the unique Metaverse staking, and this he does not even need to be a participant of the Uniteverse program. He'll be able to put the hold coins up to sale, and there will always be a demand for them from those who didn't have time to prepare in time. Can you imagine what a powerful opportunity this is? A huge number of people will be interested in this opportunity for passive income. A hold coin will be worth more than just coins, and according to the logic of the market, its price, of course, will be significantly lower than 5 times the amount for activation. This is a staking without inflation, without the need to issue additional tokens for rewards. Thus, we have built a fundamental tokenomics. As for regular staking, it may also appear at some point because one way or another there will be a listing on decentralized exchanges that we focus on. We do not focus on centralized exchanges and do not need them. Metaverse created a unique tokenomics for which there is no need for centralized exchanges that deplete resources, create artificial pumps and dumps, and apply various manipulations with cryptocurrencies. the new decentralized paradigm will inevitably move away from various centralized mechanisms, and Metaverse is at the forefront of this movement.
And now we talk about affiliate matrix marketing. Why last? Because it was important to talk about our background, because Metaverse is primarily a product, a concept, a system, and in context of all of this, matrix program. This does not diminish the role of affiliate marketing, but on the contrary, make it much stronger. Because behind the marketing, there is a whole universe. It's a grand system that makes our affiliate marketing opportunity much more powerful, because we don't just connect to a program that just makes a distribution and that's it. No, it's a whole metaverse. It's product, it's participation in tokenomics, it's the creation of a new world. People will be involved in a wide variety of our topics, not just the network marketing business. And thanks to this will be much easier for you to build such a business in the matrix. For example, you can invite a person to use one of our many passive resources income in Metaverse, which are economically justified, nothing to do with pyramid schemes, nor in any bubble or any speculation. And some of them will also want to take advantage of the business in Uniteverse. Someone can make through the metaverse, through our product and so on. And it will be easy for those who come to our team to create their own structure, which means that your business will grow indefinitely. With such background, affiliate marketing will definitely be successful, even if there is nothing special in affiliate program itself, but you know us, it's metaphors. How can we offer something ordinary? Of course, Uniteverse marketing is thought perfectly and 100% of the turnover is sent to affiliate marketing. You can start with a very small amount. You can immediately start acting big. The first tier costs 50 DAI. DAI is equivalent to $1. Buying a tire at the pre-launch stage, you get access to multi-mining at the next stage. You, depending on the tire, open a level in the metaverse. And in addition, you open an affiliate program in the Uniteverse matrix. The turnover of which 100% distributed among the participation. Each subsequent tire costs twice as much as the previous one. That's it. The second tire costs 100 DAI. The third tire, and so on, up to the maximum. Ninth tire, which costs 12,800 DAI. The higher the cost, the higher its profitability, of course. There are bots substantially from first and above. The activation period is 1 month, and after it is necessary to extend. The extension can be a price of 5 times lower, as we already told you. Extension is a great condition for those who build their structure because it gives you a constant turnover. Such conditions with period are possible here because it is a 9 dividing matrix. At the heart of Uniteverse matrix scheme is a binary. That is, under each and first line, there are 2 spots. In your matrix, there are 5 lines in depth, and you get 50% each from 5 lines. You can conditionally assume that you have 62 in the matrix, and the income from one cycle is 930%. Why conditional? Because the compression principle works and the matrix can expand at some level. When you open Uniteverse in your back office, you see 10 tabs of each structure in front of you. The first tab simply shows how the structure is distributed in the maximum by 5 lines in depth, and each tire is displayed separately. Because, for example, if in the first line you have 2 people activated, only the first tire and the second did not activate, but in the second line you have all 4 activated, the second tire, then when you open the tab of the second tire, you will see that you have 4 people in the first line on the second tire. In this example, it is assumed that you have the second tire also activated. According to this principle, compression occurs at each tire and into account only those partners who have the appropriate tire. Thus, in your matrix at some tire, there may be partners from almost any depth, and it also makes it possible to expand, which means that you can have more maximum of 62 people in the matrix. That's it. The income potential from one cycle can reach 930%. If we're talking about 62 in the matrix, but it can be higher in your matrix, increased due to compression. A cycle is a period of 30 days, which with the tire activated, every 30 days the entire structure must renew their tire, creating a new turnover. The special structure of the matrix, among other things, significantly expand possibility of spillovers. Spillovers are not guaranteed to any, but the probability is much higher in a conventional matrix. Moreover, the motivation to invite is more limited. After all, there is also an additional referral part of the program that encourages the activity of participants. For each personally invited, you get 10%. This does not matter what depth of the matrix it is. According to the referral system, it costs as you first level depth. The width of the referral program is absolutely unlimited. In your invite a new participant, then he will be already in the second line for you in depth. And from him, get another 7%. With the third and fourth line in depth, you get 4% each. A total of 25% from the referral part of the program, in addition to matrix payment. Thus, everyone is interested in coaching the engagement. The whole concept of these factors makes it much more easier and faster to build a structure and develop a business. Let's look at the examples of each costing to fulfill the condition of obtaining an NFT of royalty program. You need 3 tire in addition to 5 levels in classic program. Therefore, it can assume that many participants will focus on entering the third tier. The cost of that tier of Uniteverse is 50 plus 100 plus 200, which equals to 350 DAI. Invite at least 2 partners who will repeat your action. Help them to find at least 2 people and repeat the next step. Pass the button further so you can line up 5 lines in depth. Filled with participation in 3 tier, your income from the matrix will be 930% and 350, that is 3,255, plus 504 from the referral program, total equaling the 3,759. This will double your income and keep increasing the structure, and your income will increase. But what if you take the example of the maximum level, the leader activated all 9 tier, the total cost for which was 25,550 DAI, and all the other actions are the same as in the previous example. That's it. He invited 2 and 2 and also 2 and so on and so on. Your income in this case from 1 metric cycle will be 237,650 DAI, plus the referral part of the program, 36,792 DAI, as well as the partners of this team. So his referral bonus can be 10 times higher, your growth potential unlimited. This will inspire you to actively develop your business, and we will build a business world in the metaverse. It will have concepts which are dances, dating opportunities, building houses and businesses, and so on and so on. The higher your access to the metaverse, the greater the opportunity. You can change your image, change your clothes, and some other details. You can pump up your forces and develop a different direction. I am sure that you and I will be able to revolutionize the world of metaverse. After all, we are with you, Force.
so far. Not everyone is aware of how potentially they can be united with the unification of forces. We are creating it right now, even for those of you who appreciated Metaforce already at the pre-launch, at the level of an idea. Even you will be surprised by the scope and opportunity that will be revealed soon. And our slogan, "We're with you, Force," not just a beautiful word. We are turning this slogan into a tangible reality that will amaze each of you. We unite people, unite opportunities, unite the real with virtual. We have a solid foundation for all of our major plans because the growth of the global community includes the most active people. Such a core is our basis of stability and longevity.